Greetings and blessings. I am called Emma Ray Kamara, the Nature Whisperer, and I welcome you to my website and offer you in this moment some deeper information about who I am and why you might enjoy to participate in one of my events, my programs, enjoy my writing, and such. The nature whisperer is a term like horse whisperer, dog whisperer, that implies that people such as myself can speak to different realms who don't speak the language of humans. So whispering means that we can attune our frequencies and our senses to that of the frequencies and vibrations of those we are communing with. And as a nature whisperer, I will expand that into, I speak to, yes, all the realms of nature, the trees, the elements, the elementals, the animals, the plants, the crystals, but I also can and do regularly communicate with the overlighting divas, the angelic realm, the galactic realms, as a messenger, the ascended host, all the different members of the universal family that come in for us to communicate with, to learn from, to co-create with. And this, the co-creation consciously, is one of my primary missions as a person on the earth at this time, is as a bridge between all these other realms and humankind to assist humans in remembering telepathy, intuitive communication, remembering how to acknowledge that all life is constantly communicating, and how we connect and bring ourselves into that conversation is by adjusting our frequency and intention that you can hear and communicate with these beings through light, through love, through peace. And peace is such an enormous part of this. So one of the pieces beyond that is this awareness of how creation works. How does the co-creative process occur? Sharing information about this is one of the primary things that I am doing and offering now, because as humankind is waking up and realizing their role, your role, our role as creator beings, what conscious languaging is about, what we say, think, feel, and do creates an outcome. Here in this slower dimension, it takes a little bit longer for it to show up. In some cases, a lot longer for it to show up than it does on the higher planes, where the cause shows up in form very quickly. So here we've had a different learning experience of being able to connect what we have said, thought, felt, done, what we have desired, what we have intended, and how it has manifested, and things that have happened along the way that have interfered and possibly taken the creation off track. And these are the bits as we become more conscious of our ability to communicate and co-create with all of the realms, and we learn how to heighten our frequencies so that we are above the bumps that tend to slow things down and take our intentions off track. We can then create more pure intentions and the creations, come in more purely, more clearly. And all of this happens in a process from the higher realms. The intention is created, whether it comes from here, from one of us, or from on high, and it is put into what is called a divine blueprint. And then that is brought and stepped down through the magnetic, magical currents of creation with the assistance of the angelic realms and the Devic realms and the elementals and many others who participate in this stepping down into form, which we find ourselves experiencing here. So as the Nature Whisperer, as who I am, I offer you the opportunity to learn how to be more aware, more highly tuned with your senses, more clear in your intentions, to be aware that everything around us, our bodies, nature, everything, inanimate or animated, is always talking and listening, because everything is frequency and responding to frequency. So as we get more clear about these things, then it takes our creation process each and every day into a whole nother level where we can create these beautiful expressions with the other realms, instead of, as humankind has done, and in many cases not so kind, has done things to the earth, on the earth, shutting down the idea that any of these other realms are participating in any way with what's going on or have anything to say about it. So with that, with being a whisperer in the form that I am a bridge. I come in and I assist people in being able to hear, see, feel, use your telepathy, tune into your intuition, to learn how to use invocations and decrees, and connect across the bridge into your presence, into your soul, and into all of the beings who are here with us all the time, but they are humming at a different frequency and therefore not visible to most of us. So when you come and you work with me or hear my talks and come to my events and read my writing, this is what I'm sharing. How do we become harmonious with all of the conversation that's going on the earth and on high, and connect with the divine plan for the planet, for the ascension, and learn what the divine mission is that we are here doing, so that we can then consciously, intentionally co-create with all these realms through love, through harmony, and bring the ascension, the seventh golden age, into manifestation in a much more brilliant, peaceful way, quickly. It allows us to do it more quickly.